Now Edey uses the glass to finish the layup. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Morant. It's stolen by Sessions. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And here's Sessions. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Champagnie passes to Jones. MP outside. Clock at 6. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. It's sent back by Edey. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Edey. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Person. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good, Champagnie.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Sessions against Morant. Here's Edey. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Wells. Now here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Champagnie.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Jones with the screen on Edey. Jones kicks to Sessions. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Morant passes to Wells. Fires the 3. No good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, keep it simple. Get Smith the ball near the rim. Good things will happen.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Sessions. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Jones the pass to Sessions. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Now Sessions, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Pass to Person. Corner shot, drained for 2 points.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Well, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Jones, no one around him. The shot's good. Sessions making the play.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wells. The 3. Rebound by Smith. Left side Jones. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Morant. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Yes, that goes in. And it's Sessions with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edey with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And the rejection by Smith.
When Smith is out there, that is what this team needs from him. Rim protection.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And here's MP for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Sessions has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Sexton. And Jones pulls it down. Chicago leading by 7. Champagnie passes to Sessions. Bulls moving the ball around. Smith outside. Pass to Champagnie. Lets it go from the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And now a 9-point Bulls lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Edey with a screen for Sexton. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jones. It's sent back by Edey. Now Wells driving inside. And the dunk by Wells.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Person. He has yet to score. Here's Champagnie. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Sinks the triple. And the Bulls lead by 10.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Let's take a look at the numbers for John Morant.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Sessions, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Nailed from 3-point land.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Jerome. He had a big outing in that Celtics game as well.
Good timing from Smith on that block attempt. That 6'10" size helping him out.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. It's intercepted. Here we go, all alone. Jones for three. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Prosper. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Clarke a screen on Sessions. Sexton for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to McGowan's. A 3 from MP. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. In third, the Grizzlies.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Jalen Wells checked in for Memphis. And Chicago has possession. A 12-point game. In the corner at Sessions. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Smith finds Sessions. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Sexton on target from 13 feet.
Those mid-rangers can be tricky. Sexton looked confident.
Jones dishes to Smith. Over Clarke. And it's Smith missing. The Grizzlies trail by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Second chance shot, and that one's good by Clarke.
You gotta know, this is Clarke's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Back to Jones. Takes a 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. Not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense, not allowing the opposition to get comfortable, and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
A moment for an injury report.
I was able to catch up with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. It's not good. A broken ankle. Potential surgery needed to stabilize it. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Well, look, reality hits hard, and I know he's frustrated by this setback, but you have to take things one day at a time and just get yourself right.
Ty Jerome out there with Sexton. Then there's Wells. Then it's Brandon Clarke. And it's Prosper in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Okoro. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Russell against Jerome. Here's McGowan. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync Good luck trying to stop him now.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the paint. Here's McGowens, defended by Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly match that.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
When Sexton gets a head start, he's so hard to stop.
Pass to Person. Here's Champagny, covered by Wells. Here's Person. They get the rebound. Out to Sessions. Here's Champagny. Back to Sessions. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Sessions has got 16 points.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Here's Sexton. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Back to Sessions. Here's Champagny. He has 5. Good. McGowens has got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside, Sexton. And slam dunk by Clarke.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clarke loves to attack that rim.
Chicago leading by 4. MP inside. Guarded by Jerome. Pass to McGowens. Back to Sessions. Launches it. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving to the basket. Outside, Sexton. And then Clarke slams it in.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Jerome against Sessions. Here's Champagny. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Jerome. Pass to Champagny. There's the 3. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 3rd in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. McGowens, the pass to Sessions. Here's McGowens. Pass to Person. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. McGowens, no good.
and they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score. Well, Morant knows his teammates rely on him to find them. Terrific pass.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Clarke. So it's Chicago now, trailing by 4. McGowan's the pass to Sessions. Here's McGowan's, defended by Sexton. Pass to Person. Here's Champagnie. Shot clock at 5. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. That one doesn't go. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Now here's Morant. The shot by Sexton, no good. McGowan's the pass to Person. Smith outside. Down low. Morant with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Here's Sexton. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Champagnie passes to Sessions. Pass to Champagnie. Here's McGowan's, guarded by Morant. Can they get it? McGowan's no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
To the inside. Edey gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jerome is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Now here's Sessions. He's got 16. And that one, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Aldama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls trail by 6. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Jerome. Shot by Champagnie, no good. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on an 18-7 run. Inside, Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
The Bulls shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. To the middle, here's Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
Nice pass by Sexton there. I like when he looks to set up his teammates.
Jones kicks to Smith. Back to Jones, beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis leading by 6. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Edey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, that's how Edey makes his biggest impact offensively. Cleans up a lot of misses.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Sessions has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And Sexton slams it in.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, He's difficult to slow down.
Now here's Sessions. 22 points for him. Jones for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. You take a look at Sessions, second in the league, having an excellent season.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Morant with it, defended by Jones. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that one's good, Morant.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Sessions passes to Jones. Here's Champagnie. He's got 5. Jones finds Sessions. Banked in off the glass. Sessions has got 24.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Sessions against Jerome. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Sessions.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah,
And it's a great finish!
oh my gosh. Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Sessions looking around. It could go, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight, and guys, has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
So many potential winners here. I'm looking into my crystal ball, but it's cloudy. I just can't figure it out, guys.
We know who the favorite will be, Shaq. Stop it. We know the 4 or 5 guys who will challenge him. After that, it's anyone's guess.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Bulls.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Jalen Smith. MP is out there with Jones. Then there's Person. And it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 6. MP inside. Guarded by Morant. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got 15.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Looking now at some numbers for Smith. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 9 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Well, part of why he's playing so well is in how they're using him. They're not asking him to do things that are outside of his skill set.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Morant against Sessions. Pass to Champagnie. Jones looking for an opening.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Wells passes to Aldama. Outside, Sexton. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14.
Well, it's so tough trying to keep Edey off the board. When he's being aggressive like this, he's a real wrecking ball.
Smith finds Sessions. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Shoots from 8. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you can't fall for that shot fake. Once Morant has you up in the air, the rest is easy.
Both free throws good from Morant. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Sessions passes to Person. On the wing, MP. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Person kicks to Sessions. Shoots over Morant. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making a switch here. McGowan's checked in. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Bulls. They're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
Seeing where Chicago is, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. The shot by Sexton, no good. Chicago trailing here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's McGowan's, defended by Aldama. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance. Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Pass to Person. Here's Champagnie for the lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Jones kicks to Smith. Pass to Champagnie. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edey gets the bucket.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defenses.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the 7-footer, Santé Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
Oh, the way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
Down low, here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
You see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Pass to McGowens. Here's Person. Here's McGowens. He's got 6. That one off the back iron and out. Wells passes to Sexton. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Person. It's a close game here in Memphis. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, Kevin.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Into the Bulls, shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Chicago's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
Here's McGowan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McGowan's has got 9 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Now with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. John Morant, 3rd.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Outside, Sexton. Now here's Wells. He has 6. Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
Jerome, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Champagnie, and stolen by Sexton. Here we go, one-on-one. Jerome passes to Morant. Jerome against Jones. And Sexton has it in the corner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Sexton.
Some nice work from him over the last 10 games.
He's putting up about 17 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
And Sexton drops them both.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Pass to Person. Jones in the post, guarded by Jerome. Jones, no luck.
And then they continue to control the glass.
To the paint, here's Sexton. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. to McGowans. Here's Champagny, defended by Sexton. Here's McGowans over Morant. Offensive rebound, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Jerome. Clarke outside. Pocket 6. Morant outside. Second chance effort. No good on the layup.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to McGowans. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Morant off the bounce. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture them.
Back to Jones. Here's McGowans. Guarded by Morant. Jones from outside. And the Bulls, another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Clarke a screen on Sessions. Down low, and Clarke slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Back to Sessions. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McGowans. Pass to Okoro. And here's Sessions. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Sexton. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. To the wing right side. Okoro kicks to Sessions. Pass to Bay. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jalen Wells. Colin Sexton is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Brandon Clarke. And it's Prosper in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's McGowans out to the right wing from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Sexton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jerome. Here's Prosper. Sexton for 3. And Okoro pulls it down.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's McGowan's, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Okoro's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Wells. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Okoro. Drains the three-pointer. Okoro's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
To the inside. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Sessions passes to McGowan. MP outside. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And the Bulls making a change also. Smith checked in for Okoro. Pass to Jerome. Here's Clarke. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Tough task trying to corral Clarke there, especially when he's looking to score.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, you like to see all of them go down, but that did make it a 2-possession game.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's MP for 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good by Clarke.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Bay with a screen on Jerome. Bay with it. He's picked up by Morant. McGowan's the pass to Bay. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Out to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. And so it's Sessions. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Smith outside. It's deflected. Wells with the steal. All alone. And the dunk by Wells.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Clarke. Chicago grabs the miss. Sessions passes to McGowan. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Jerome. Clarke sets a screen for Jerome. It's stolen by Sessions. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now just a 1-point Grizzly lead. Morant surveying the D. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, Morant uses his incredible body control to work through that contact.
Sessions passes to McGowan. Shoots over Morant. Here's McGowan's. Guarded by Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And Sessions kicks to Bay. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got his 7th assist here tonight. Morant outside. Pass to Wells. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here's MP for three. Connects from three-point range. And now it's a three-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Back to Sessions. Pass to Bay. From deep. McGowan's no good. Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Morant kicks to Wells. Morant left side. The tray. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that one's good. Sessions has got 36.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
Sessions passes to Bay. Now Smith. He's covered by Clarke. And the foul called on Brandon Clarke. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Memphis. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jones has got 11 in the second half. Pass to Aldama. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-6 run. Jones with it. Now guarded by Wells. And that one's good. Sessions.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Now Aldama. Inside. Here's Heaney. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, when Edie gets on a roll, it's hard to stop all 7'4" of him. He's been fantastic tonight scoring.
Pass to Sessions. Here's Champagny. It's up a 3. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Person. Layup, no good. And for Memphis, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Sexton. Cleared away by Jones.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Now MP. Jones outside. Off the glass.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Pulls the trigger. Smith there for the rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Jones. What a finesse finish on the land.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Morant rising up and ripping down the 2-hand jam.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
MP outside. Lets loose a 3. And there's the 3.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Sessions against Morant. Now Edey. Oh, what a finish.
Well, if you're going to foul Edey, you better wrap him up. He's got the strength and size to play through the whistle.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. MP outside. Jones against Morant. And yeah, it's good. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
And that one falls for Jones. And for Memphis, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Edey with a screen on Sessions. Now Edey. Count it! And stolen by Sexton. Good!
Well, I think Sexton enjoys taking over in the big moments. He wants to be that guy for his team.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
The three goes down.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over. Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he pick up another foot somewhere.
Tyus Jones. He's off from 3. And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Morant fires and did the 3, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Person is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's MP. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. The Grizzlies shooting on the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Person. Morant. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. On the wing, MP. He's defended by Edey. MP. Trained from outside.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense today.
Morant against Sessions. Outside, Sexton. Edey a screen. The 3 doesn't go. The Bulls leading by 3. No good from 3. Memphis has gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall in overtime. Another chance here. Yeah, that goes in. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
And the Bulls making a change here. McGowan's checked in. Jones, nice use of the glass on the finish.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Now Edey. It's stolen by Smith. On the wing, MP. Defended by Sexton. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Jones against Morant. It's stolen by Jones. Rips it down with two hands.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Smith. And stolen by Sexton. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Basket is good.
Lifting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Here's McGowan's. By Wells. That does not go. The Grizzlies with the lead. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Edey fires. It misses. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies have gone a shade under 50% to the floor here in overtime. They've hit 3 of 7. Layup, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's MP. From deep. Does not go in. And here is Wells. Edey. The second chance shot is good.
Well, once Edey gets the ball that close to the basket, it's too late, even against the best defense.
MP outside. And he does not hit. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Morant. And he misses the J. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Now Jones.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. It's Morant. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. The Bulls call timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
To tie it up.
Well, with that reach, Edey makes guarding the restricted area look effortless.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there. But he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it.
I tell him shut up and get up and go. If you want it, then I put that on the floor. We ain't ducking no. This is a joke. You gon' get in it.